Alright, hey guys, so here's our video answer key for section 1 of the test. Alright, so you should be working on the section 1 remediation right now if you're watching this. Now this is just going to be an answer key for the first two questions. They both have to do with this biker here. I read this part right here. Mr. McSparron is riding his bike. He starts off ahead of 0 and rides back towards 0. As he rides, he speeds up. Okay, so here's my guy. He's riding this way and he's getting faster. Okay, so the two important things here, okay? Riding towards 0 and speeding up. Now, the first part, it asked me, and really starting ahead of 0 is important too, okay? That's gonna make it really easy to eliminate a couple of them. All right, so let's look at this first. So it wants to know which of these 4 graphs matches with that situation. So right away, let's go and find, let's cross off any that don't start ahead of 0, okay? So I'm going to get a red highlighter out here, okay? So this one starts ahead of 0, so that's good. See, it starts right here, so it's good. This one starts ahead of 0, so it's good. This one right here doesn't start ahead of 0. It starts at 0, so that one doesn't work. This one starts at 0, so it doesn't work. Okay, so now I'm down to 2 choices. Both of these are heading back towards 0. Okay, so they're going downhill, going back towards 0, downhill, back towards 0. Okay, now speeding up is the next important thing. Okay, so if he's speeding up, what we need to look at is the slope. Okay, so slope tells me about speed. The slope should be getting steeper. So the best way to do this is to put the little guy on, okay? So let's draw the little guy. There we go. Copy him. Copy. We'll put one there, but we got to rotate him a little bit. There we go. Put one here. There's a little guy. Oh, got really small. There we go. We'll put one more here. There's a little guy. All right, so now let's look at if it's getting steeper or if it's getting less steep. Okay. Well, this one, it looks like it's getting harder to stand down here. So it's the less steep part is at the top, the steeper part's at the bottom. So this is slow. This is fast. The steeper, the faster. Okay, this part is fast, this part is slow. Okay, so flatter down here means slower. Now, this says that McSparron is speeding up. So, slow to fast means speeding up, so that means this has to be my correct answer. All right, so that was the one we wanted to choose. All right, let's go down to the motion diagrams now. Okay, so here's our motion diagrams. Let's remember now, okay, that it should be going towards 0. Oh, can't do that. Should be going towards 0 and speeding up. All right, so let's look at these. Well, first off, I see that all of them are going towards 0. Okay, so see how they all point that direction? Okay, so right now I can't differentiate based on this towards 0. So I got to focus on speeding up. And let's see which ones are speeding up. Okay, so speeding up, remember that should mean that the arrows start short and then they gradually get longer and longer. Okay, longer arrows are faster. So I see that this one looks like it's starting short right here and then getting longer. This one looks like it's starting short and getting longer. The other two are starting long and then getting short, and so that means I'm just going to cross those off. Okay, so now I want to focus on these two that are left. Well, the big difference is the force. Oops. So we got to think about, should the force be pushing with the bike or should it be pushing against the bike? All right, and so let's think about way back up here at the top. All right, I've got the guy on the bike. if he's going to speed up, he needs a force pushing with him. If the force was pushing against him, that would be slowing him down. So we don't want to use that. We want this force that's pushing with him. So let's go and find that down here. Sorry, that's like blurry and terrible. There we go. We said we want the force pushing with him. So this is where the force is pushing with him. So that makes sense. He's speeding up, and the force is pushing from behind him in order to make him go faster. All right, so that's the end of section 1. That's your video answer key.